Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, September 8th. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm Brian Burgett, and this is your morning meeting. I got a special request going out, Oro Salido, El Bipe, from George. Hey, man, I appreciate the subscription. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate your support. So here we go with a little Oro Salido. Okay, George. Okay. Oh man, I got to shut it off before I start dancing and before I get copywritten. One of the two is going to happen. So, thanks a lot, George. I appreciate that. That definitely got the blood pumping, and I needed it. Because today what I want to talk about is talk about energy and effort and how we bring that to the table, okay? Now, it's very important that you bring 100% effort every single day. Every single day, you've got to bring that effort. But you've got to also understand that the effort that you bring is going to vary. It's important that you bring 100% effort. But having the knowledge to know that that effort is going to vary from day to day, which is going to give a different result from day to day, this has to be something that you're cognizant of and something that you're going to set yourself up for. Otherwise, you're going to set yourself up for rapid and monumental disappointment, like 12 views in yesterday's horrible video. Okay? So we're talking about accountability. We're talking about, growing from your mistakes. Man, I wanted to take that thing down at about 10 o'clock yesterday morning, okay? And the reason I wanted to take it down was because it shouldn't have gone up. The reason that it went up was because I made a commitment that I was going to do 30 days, all right? And somehow, some way, that became more important than the quality of the content, the quality of the energy, the quality of the person that I was showing. I found myself to be flat. I stuttered. I had fillers throughout the entire thing. That's part of the way that I deliver. I have a certain amount of fillers anyway, but I look confused. I look like I didn't have control of my thoughts. I wasn't prepared, and it showed. So make sure that you learn from my mistakes, and not just my mistakes, but everybody's mistakes, not just your own, because there's more examples out there of the way you shouldn't be doing things than there are of the way that you should be doing things, okay? If everybody was doing things right, we wouldn't be having discussions like we're having this morning. If salespeople and sales managers and finance managers did their jobs 100%, if they were 100% perfect in their approach on their job every day, how small would the business office be? And that's not a slight on them. I'm just saying that the business that the majority of the people on this video are in, they prepare and have prepared for a long time for a certain amount of drop in the ball. I dropped the ball yesterday. So what do? You come back the next day and you come back prepared. You come back the next day, you have a little bit more energy. You come back the next day and you make amends for the things that you did wrong and the mistakes you made. And I don't owe you guys anything. I owe that to me. I owe that to me. That's my name. That's my face. That's my image going out there. That was me that went out there with very low energy, and it just shouldn't have went out. And I'm still on the fence on whether I'm going to keep it out there or whether I'm going to pull it back in, because frankly, it disgusts me. It lacked effort, you know? And again, when I was doing the video, I didn't feel much different as far as how motivated I was to get my points across. But once I started floundering, once I started doubting myself, you can actually see it happen. I start looking at notes in the screen. You know, I don't do that. You know, I've told you before, that's not what I do. What I do is I get a script and I read it 4 or 5 times and I go, okay, I'm going to go with it, and I run, okay? But that's not what happened yesterday. And as soon as insecurity sat in, it overtook me. It completely overtook me. And if you go back and if you look at that video again, because you know what, I am going to leave it up, as humiliating as it is, because if you go back and dissect it, you'll see where things started going wrong. And when things start going wrong, it just starts to snowball. And it goes from bad to worse, and worse to horrible, and horrible to atrocious. Even the way that I sign off and say goodbye, you know, lacked confidence. You know, I would hope that that's not what I portray on a regular basis, but it's absolutely what I portrayed yesterday. So again, make sure that you're bringing your 100%, but also make sure that if you have a certain amount of demands on the work you're setting forth, whatever that may be, a damn video on YouTube or you know, something that you're writing or constructing as far as a process or you know, an actual close of a deal, whatever. Just do it with skill, do it with grace, do it with excitement, and do it with passion. Because otherwise it's trash, and there's enough trash out there. And what I say just 2 days ago, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a competitive advantage, okay? That yesterday was crap. The last thing that was an advantage. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that if I keep that up, that might hurt me to somebody who's looking at it, maybe in a potential job opportunity down the road, you know? But again, there's accountability here. And I think that once you take on a role, I think for at least another 48 hours, let's call it, I'm going to leave that video up so you can take a look at it yourself. But, you know, bring your best effort, guys. Bring your best effort every day. Don't settle for second best. It's better to say you didn't get it done than to get it done like what I did yesterday. You know, just follow my lead on that one, because I promise you I'm right, all right? So, and those of you who liked it, those of you who watched the whole thing, God bless you, man. I'm going to have you over for dinner or send you a gift card or something like that, because you're true friends. So I appreciate that. So, the normal things apply. I'm going to have big balls and still ask you to, smash the like, smash the share, and even subscribe. But I promise you, I won't put junk like that out again. And I appreciate all of you. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow and Sunday.